name is Sydney Hatcher. I'm a recent graduate of Flagler College. I graduated with a degree in special education and elementary education. Within this degree, I completed a 16-week internship and over 200 hours of practicum. The first person I'm going to talk to you about is my mom. My mom has been there for me my entire life, and she's always been a rock for me. No matter what I'm going through, I know that I can call her or text her, and she'll give me the best advice that I can get. I'm also going to talk to you about my grandma. My grandma has taught me so many things in my life, but the most important thing that she's taught me is to love people unconditionally and help them no matter what they've done to you in their life. I know that even if me and my grandma got into a huge fight, I could still come to her and ask her for something and she would help me. The next person I want to talk to you about is my older sister, Brittany. Brittany was misdiagnosed almost her entire life until she was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome at 19 years old. She was pushed and pushed through the school system by teachers who labeled her as distracted, bored, and even ADHD. So because of all the things that happened to my sister, I really want to make an impact in my students' life and make sure they're diagnosed correctly if they do need IEPs or special help in school. But most of all, my sister taught me that I need to persevere and try to attain my dreams no matter what I'm faced with in life. The last person I'm going to talk about is my younger sister, Delia. Although she's only 4 years old, she's taught me a lot of things about love and a lot of things about learning. She has taught me that unconditional love is possible. I didn't think that I could love someone as much as I've loved her. Another thing she's taught me is an unconditional love for learning. I hope to keep that throughout my career as a teacher. Working with kids has been a huge part of my life. I started babysitting in church when I was about 13 years old, and I taught 3 to 6-year-olds for a couple of years. I also babysat starting at age 18, and I babysat a 1-year-old for a couple of years. She was my pride and joy. And I also did over 200 hours of practicum, teaching classes of 25 and more, and that taught me more about teaching than anything else. I learned how to discipline, I learned how to teach, and I really learned how to interact with kids in a learning environment. The last thing I want to talk about is my teaching philosophy. Although it's not fully developed yet, I know a few things I definitely want to do in my classroom. I want my classroom to be open and honest. I want my students to be creative, caring, and communicative with each other. I also want my students to know that they can come to me with any problem, whether it is inside or outside the classroom. I want my students to be world learners. I want to use bilingual education and technology to further their learning. I want my students to know that I'm not making them